What is up, Lead Generation Nation? It is Jason McLaughlin here, and we have an interesting website to review today, or more so, should I say, business. It's quite a tricky niche, or perceived niche, as I should say. And yeah, I know the title says party hire, party venue hire, or something like that, but it's a bit different to that. I'm keen to be dropping some knowledge bombs about that. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jason McLaughlin. You can call me Jay. And I help businesses get more clients, customers online through a variety of tactics and strategies. And I will be talking about some of those today. Cool. So, guys, just before we get into it, if you're a small business owner or someone that just wants to learn more about lead generation and the various tactics I use, hit up my Facebook group here, Lead Generation Help Group, SEO and Pay-Per-Click Secrets. In this group, we are always dropping bombs, knowledge bombs, things that help business owners in that. And it's going to contain my book containing all my tactics and hacks and things that people need in order to generate leads online effectively. Cool. So without further ado, today's going to be an interesting one. We are doing a fun casino. Now, I got this link, and it's a very tricky one, right? Because there are a lot of T's and C's around gambling and aspects like that when it comes to like paid ads, obviously, and there's a lot of things. But however, this is fake gambling from what I gathered. It is a party venue that rents out the tables, and people obviously hire these tables out and they set like casino styled events. So there's no real money actually lost. It's all for fun and play. I know some of the viewers might think that's boring. I mean, what's gambling without losing money? But I still love it. I think it's an awesome idea. And yeah, let's see how we can generate these guys more clients through some tactics and ideas I have. Cool. So let's start off with the website. So on landing on this website, I didn't immediately know what it was. I actually thought it was a casino, even though it says fun casino fun. Nothing really alludes to the fact that it's a casino place for hire. So I think that might affect their conversion rate. Wiltshire's best fun casino hire. So I think the term fun is very, it can mean a few things. Fun could mean it's fun to gamble, or it's fun as in it's fake. But I didn't know this was I honestly thought this was a casino I was reviewing. So based on what I've seen, this company is obviously really pushing hard with their SEO. And I'm not too sure about the Facebook policies with regards to gambling in the UK. I looked at it here, and it says that adverts that promote to facilitate online real money gambling, real money games of skill, blah, 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 are only allowed with prior written permission. Now, I'm assuming they didn't get prior written permission from Facebook, but I have a few other ideas to get around that. So let's carry on looking at their website. So immediately, casino table hire. Our hands are kind of tied. I mean, we're not really sure if they can run pay-per-click. However, their main keyword seems to be casino. And if we even pull up their GMB, if I can find it, if we pull up their GMB even alludes to the fact, well, fun, casino hire, not a real casino, in brackets. I guess that's exactly what they are. So straight off the bat, before I even really dive into their website, I would suggest to them rather going after terms like party hire, party venue hire, party entertainment, because you're kind of like bordering on or making your life much more difficult by going after the term casino when you're not a real casino, because the other GMBs in the space that are real casinos will kill you every time. But yeah, I still like the whole idea. So we're going to run this through some GMB Crush and just see what comes up. And yeah, as you can see, their categories are entertainer, casino. Oof, that's like a stretch now, because I feel like that gets indexed by Google. There's more troubles. Entertainment agency, service establishment, and wedding service. I'd like to see something here. I'm sure I need to double check on the things, but something like party venue hire, events hire. I'd move more into like aspects like that when selecting my categories and items like that. But cool, let's dive into it. They've done quite a bit of work with their SEO. And yeah, we ran a test on them. 2,139 issues found. A lot of them really not that much of an issue. One thing, the dynamic URLs, that's something we need to look at. As I said, guys, I'm just going to be touching on everything and going into what I think will work and get these guys more business, which is not necessarily in SEO. Obviously, SEO is a major factor in it. Empty alt text, this needs to be addressed immediately. And 7 titles too long, duplicate meta descriptions, that's quite a biggie. I'd like to see that changed, obviously. And then, yeah, I'll get this off to them. I want to dive more into their GMBs and items like that. But before we do that, we can actually look at their content, run some of that through. Here it is. So as you can see here, these are their pages: Fun Roulette hire, Fun Blackjack hire, Casino Hold'em, 3-card brag. Now, there's a lot of we don't know, basically, when we landed on the website, that they're actually a fake casino that you hire from. So I'd like to see some of these headings changed here. Fun Roulette hire, does that say? There's got to be another keyword that's used more. I'd honestly suggest that we go into the Google Keyword Planner and look for another word that is utilized more than the word fun, that alludes to the fact that they're not a real casino. I wouldn't say fake casino, something we need to think, would have to put our heads together and think there. But otherwise, decent websites. They've got a lot of content on it. Yeah. But not enough really. Here, homepage, we want 1,600 words at least. The games, yeah, all these pages, the content is lacking a bit. Casino table hire is the only one that I'd be satisfied with the amount of content on. And then they've obviously got a whole bunch of blogs that are obviously driving traffic to them. Now, the problem with blogs, unless you're going for very, very specific terms, is that they usually rank internationally, depending how they're written. And if you're servicing a small area, it's not really the best for local lead generation. Although, yeah, as I say, how the blogs are written makes a big difference. But yeah, as I said, let's dive into their GMBs, because that's where it's going to be won and lost, I feel, for this company to a large extent with regards to SEO. So I ran their GMBs for the term casino because the first look I had at them, I'm like, oh, they're casino. And obviously GMBs, we don't want to mess with, advertising and everything like that. And as you can see, the term casino, as I said, they'll get eaten every time by real casinos. Real casinos. And I think even in one instance, someone thought they were, I played a couple of times with this casino and had no joy in winning anything. This is clearly a mistake. But that's also the mix-up that happens when you label yourself a fun casino and you're not really a casino. I dived into another strategy, I thought, and I'm like, why don't these guys start going for terms such as party venue hire? I mean, if you're a fake casino hiring out tables, for party events, we need to reverse engineer the process of how someone is actually searching or your ideal client would be looking online. So I don't know what I want to do for my 30th, let's say. And I go, okay, let me find a place. Type in party venue hire. And boom, this great idea comes up for fake casino. To be honest with you, it's something I wouldn't have thought of, but I'd be pretty interested in having a whole bunch of roulette tables and blackjack tables and items like that. So that's something I think that would generate them more leads online if they went for things such as party venue hire, etc., etc. Another word we could look at would be sure. I can't even think of another term for them right now off the spot. But as I said, I'd like to see them moving more towards party venue hire. Now, this would be, I think, a reasonably big game changer for them with generating leads is the tactic I'm about to suggest to you right now. So we know that there's this like stigma with casinos and that, and we may be trying to pull away from that to introduce people to the brand and that, because I honestly believe this brand will live and die by word of mouth. If you have an awesome party that's a casino and whatever, and you talk about it, chances are you're going to get more clientele in. So I would suggest that this company double down hard on their social media, and not necessarily in their page. Let me explain. If these guys could create another Facebook profile and make an opt-in, something about something, a resource that people could download, like 5 things to do for over 21s, it would need to be something juicy that people want, right? That is Facebook compliant. And instead of advertising their business, which may lead to some shit online with regards to Facebook banning them because of casinos, 10 fun things to do on a Friday night in, where were they situated? Bath. And start pushing that through another profile that alludes to them. And when people download that opt-in, first of all, they'll have the email, and they will be able to say that the number one most fun thing to do is have a fake casino party. That's something that I would like to see them doing. But yeah, even if we dive into the Instagram profile, this would need to look way more spicy. I mean, the branding on this isn't the greatest. We scroll down. It doesn't have that casino flair I'm assuming that they're going for. I mean, this is quite a cool photo. This is like a very cool photo, but I'd honestly like to see some more branding around it, etc., etc. As I said, I haven't looked into the policies regarding advertising for casinos, fake casinos, but I could see Facebook just banning you and saying, listen, you guys could be a real casino. So as I said, to get around that, create an opt-in on another profile. And then what you could also do is approach other venue hires in the area or party places in the area and get them in on your opt-in and get a commission for every single person that books through that opt-in. So for instance, if we had, I'm trying to think of something that's PG. If we had, we had Fun Casino at the top as one of the things to do. Then we had laser tag as something else. And we put all the links in the opt-in to the different businesses and stuff and some form of tracking in it. You could double down on your business, essentially. You could have this opt-in where people click on it and you get almost like an affiliate sale through the opt-in that you've advertised. So yeah, that would be one of my, I think, killer suggestions for that, along with obviously fixing up your SEO and items like that. Yeah, basically I've checked them out, not running any ads. I would double down on this, make this look way, way more juicy. I'm trying to find a picture. This is an example of good branding that we've done recently. Make it look the part. And I mean, this isn't that expensive. We do this for really cheap, actually. And it'll like allude to the fact that there's a lot more going on for you. Like, yeah, I saw you guys were trying with it, but yeah. So overall, my suggestions would be go for more party venue hire theme. Don't try and mess with the casino theme, especially if you're not a real casino. You'll get eaten every time. And yeah, that's basically about it. As I said, if you can push ads to this, I would. I mean, these pictures could become quite lucrative. You would need some video editing, perhaps, and that. And then, yeah, that would be my advice. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. For those of you that stay tuned, that is how you would most probably get around a tricky niche. Maybe opening up another account, advertising an opt-in, even through this, changing the name. I'm not sure how Facebook would feel about the word casino in advertisements and items like that. It's not something I've personally been involved in with casinos, and that I tend to stay away from online gambling unless it's the odd game of poker, fake poker. But yeah, create an opt-in, reach out to people around you in the similar niche, create tracking on those links to those opt-in, and boost that opt-in and double down on your business and the community. You'll even find by having those relationships, other people will start pushing business towards you as well. Awesome, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to join my Facebook group. If you have any questions or need help or anything, you can reach out to me on Facebook, and I'll see you soon. Happy lead generating.